Marketing as an industry has changed quite dramatically over the last few years. Essentially, the introduction of new technology and the way people view media has made it much more easy for them to ignore interruption-based marketing techniques like direct marketing and advertising. We've all got set-top boxes so we can fast forward over TV ads. We've got very used to identifying and not opening our direct mail. We've got spam filters, so we might not open all the emails that we receive. We certainly get most of our information, or a lot of people do, off the internet, therefore you're not being exposed to press advertising in the way we were before. At the same time, consumers have got very sophisticated at actually being able to do research before making a purchase. People like to shop, people like to look around, formulate their own opinions, and reinforce their own opinions by reading online and consuming content. So this has led to a fundamental shift in marketing, essentially. A shift away from broadcast media towards more content-based media. And that's the shift we're seeing in marketing today, towards content. Content marketing is built upon this idea that customers are no longer as receptive to interruptive-based marketing techniques. It's all based on the idea that if people are out there looking for information about products and services in a particular sector, the best solution is to provide them with content that helps reinforce their sales decision and makes the process easier for them. So content marketing is built on providing a platform of informative, relevant and valuable content that consumers can find online because it's optimized for search and it's distributed through channels such as social media where people essentially look for information. The idea behind this content is it has enough value and has enough informative value to customers that they actually provide permission to provide more content over time. This could be the form of them becoming blog subscribers, fans and followers in social media. But the idea is by providing quality content, it gives a business the opportunity to get that permission and use content to build a relationship over time. In this way they can prove their expertise, increase their credibility, build their brand in the customer's eyes, and keep them in their sales funnel, essentially, because you have visitors to a site. By keeping this regular contact going, you can keep them in that sales funnel, convert them into leads, warm them as leads, and by providing regular content, keep themselves at the forefront of a customer's mind till the point where they're ready to buy. And that is the idea behind content marketing. Most companies have a wealth of content available to them. They just generally don't realize it. In terms of finding content within a business, there are the obvious places to start, which are existing marketing collateral, but there are much broader areas where companies can do a research process to identify where content sits in their business. Great places to start are by working with the sales team, talking to them about the types of conversations they're having with prospects, looking at the sort of conversations that people in customer service are having. For example, if customer service are dealing with a problem or an inquiry or an issue for existing customers on a regular basis, that's a fantastic piece of content that can be used as a blog post, turned into a video, provided as a white paper, depending on the industry. There are lots of ways that this content that sits within a business can be made and put into the right format for content marketing. And content marketing is very much based on the idea that this is a collaborative process. It's based on providing people with, as I say, relevant and valuable information rather than sales messages. What tends not to work is a sales pitch. It's more about helping that customer form their opinion and make that sales decision over time. So there would typically be no overt sales message. You may have promotional messages in there that are done in a much more subtle way, and they would certainly tend to come towards the end of a piece of content. But the focus of these pieces of content is to assist the customer, answer their questions, provide solutions to the problems that they're dealing with, and therefore position the company as a helpful company that is providing credible information and has expertise in that area. Content marketing as an approach sort of overlays other digital marketing techniques. So, for example, with search engine optimization, quality content is absolutely key to SEO now. It attracts the valuable inbound links that Google and other search engines use as more than 70% of their algorithm. So to be producing regular content and a quality content is essential for SEO from that point of view. Also, of course, if you do something like a blog, you're going to have more pages on your site, more pages being indexed by the search engines, and therefore more opportunities to rank. So the quality of the content is absolutely pivotal now for SEO. Similarly with social media, quality content is a conversation starter. It's a way to draw people into engaging with your brand. From that point of view, it sits at the heart of a lot of social media strategies. Some of the more successful companies in social media produce blog posts on a regular basis and other content, whether it be video or things like ebooks and white papers, and publicise those through their social media channels with the idea of drawing traffic to their sites. So it has a role in terms of creating traffic through social media, but also in terms of starting those conversations. In the very same way, it's important for email marketing. People are becoming more and more selective about the emails and the email services that they want to engage with. Quality content is important in terms of stopping people from clicking unsubscribe and finishing that engagement and opening emails. So from that point of view, the quality of the content of an email, its relevance, its continued consistency of relevance is what keeps someone involved with wanting to receive email communications from a company. So in that way, content marketing exists to reinforce and make other digital marketing activities more effective.